Hi, my name is Phoebe English and I'm a fashion designer in London. The evolution of my brand has taken us from, starting 11 years ago. I started the brand as a handmade textile brand, so we were doing a lot of highly laboursome textile pieces, and we gradually progressed into more cut and sew pieces. Then we started a menswear line, and then we reintegrated our men's and women's wear line together. And as the brand progressed, I myself started to feel more aware of environmental issues and began to understand how big an impact the fashion industry itself has on those things. I started to look at ways that I could alter my own systems within my own studio. So we predominantly now work with reclaimed waste fabrics and make sure they don't end up in landfill. All these fabrics are beautiful materials that just haven't found a use or a purpose within normal fashion systems. So it's a sort of circular way of designing, a circular approach. I really love the selection that Fenwick has made, and it all sits together and hangs together really beautifully as an entirety. So I was really excited that it had been so carefully considered in this really chic, monotone palette, and I think it's a really nice demonstration of how you can make a beautiful capsule when you work really closely with a stockist. The community is really important in terms of shifting approaches and shifting dialogue and also practices. And what we're hoping to do is make our clothes in the least extractive way as we can. So what we're also hoping is that some of those trials and practices might travel into other businesses, because ideally working in a less extractive way would become industry practice rather than, special USPs for specific brands. I find all of the innovations and researches that we're working on really exciting. It's actually really nice to have to work in a new way and re-educate yourself and relearn different approaches. It brings a whole new level to your design practice. Designing out waste from the design stage, so things like zero waste pattern cutting, designing out chemical content, so working with natural dyes. We're aiming to try to become, as a studio, closer to the soil and closer to soil health, and that's really, our aims for the future. The future of fashion is descaled.